Yay.
Nobody needs 2 Allisons. That's too many Allisons.
Yes, definitely one too many.
In any event, thank you so much for joining us. If you caught our live show on Saturday, you got a little bit of a sneak peek. We are going to a brand new computer system. After the first 3 years in business, we used a system called Comet Sold. I think it served us well. It got us what we needed to. There were some limitations. And so we have, over a couple of years, actually scoured far and wide for the best solution. And as I'm sure you are aware, quilt stores have a very unique inventory that's not found in other retails, and that we sell things by the yard. We have a bolt of fabric and we sell off, yards or fraction of yards of that, which just adds complication to what we need. And on top of that, we have things that we sell by the each. So a pair of scissors, for example. And so we, like I say, we searched far and wide and found a solution that I think will solve most of the feedback that we have been getting over the first 3 years in business. So wanted to come live as we near this go live here. Wanted to come live to all of you and answer the questions that we've been getting, answer the questions that we anticipate getting. And if you have any comments, don't be afraid, whether you are on Facebook, YouTube, or you're watching us on the replay, go ahead and put those in the comments and we will do our best to find them and answer them. Okay, good. I was a little startled.
It's freezing a little bit, yeah.
So let's talk a little bit about what this change is first. First and foremost, we are getting a new computer system, which will affect how you shop with us on the app, on the web. Well, maybe we'll get to the app, and the website and in store. Our new computer system is basically going to be our inventory management system, which will translate into our POS. So what you check out with when you're in the shop with us here. And so we'll be sure to get into the specific ways in which each of those methods by which you shop with us will change. I know that there are some people who cross all 3 methods.
Yep.
There are some people who stick to one and it's their tried and true, and that's how they shop with us. So we'll go through all of those different ways. What I talked about the inventory management. I tell you what, Ken, let's just get into the questions. New computer system, and so we'll go over there.
Yeah.
So, Producer Ken, I'm going to kick the first question to you. Will I, as a customer, need a new account and or a new password?
Yep.
When you go live?
Oh, you want me to answer that?
Yes.
Oh, so you won't need a new account or password. We'll take all our customer information and move it over to the new system. So all your information should transfer over there just fine.
There's a couple of special scenarios. If you are shopping with us, or if you shop with us in the store, you obviously don't need a password.
Yeah.
Your account will follow you. If you set up an account under our old system, you'll have a new or the same in-store account.
Oh, right.
If you shop with us on the website, you definitely will need a password. You have to keep your information safe. And so you will need to reset your password once we go live with this, in that it'll be more or less a brand new account under the new system. It'll have your same information, so your email address and your mailing address if you gave us one, but you will need a new password because it'll be a new system.
Right.
If you're shopping with us on the app, if you have an account on the app and that's the only way you shop with us, nothing's going to change.
It'll be the same.
Same account.
Yep.
Yep.
Nothing will be changed. So I think that leads us to the next question, which we would just kind of ask. What happens to your account history?
Jamie, a very timely question. What will happen to your account history? So the good news is if you shop with us exclusively on the app, nothing's going to change. You'll still have access to your same account history just like you do now, following the same method. Now, we'll say the slightly less great side of this is if you switch methods. If you shop with us in the store and also on the app, let's say, you're going to basically have 2 account histories. Now, one thing that I want you to keep in mind is that your account history, what you've bought so far, even going back to the Millie P's days, that information is not going anywhere. We will always, or we will still have access to that. So if you ever have any questions, did I buy this, or what about this kit, those kinds of things, like I say, going back to, I believe, early 2020, March or April of 2020, we've got that information on hand and we're happy to answer those questions for you. Unfortunately, it's not that all that history isn't going to transfer to the new system or the new POS.
Right.
So,
but it'll still be in your app.
It'll still be in your app. You'll still be able to
Yep,
find that
that
there.
won't change at all. And if you continue to buy from the app, it'll be there. But the in-store will be with a little bit different.
A little bit different. But like I said, we'll have access to both of those. So Ken, do you want to answer how will rewards and loyalty be handled?
It's going to be slightly different, right? But we're going to reveal more as we come along with that. So there's going to be, we're definitely going to have rewards. We're still going to handle loyalty. All the loyalty that you've earned or is currently earning, you will still be yours and still be able to use. It'll just be slightly different for in-store purchases and website purchases. But again, when you use the app, nothing will change with that. That'll be exactly the same as it is right now. So more to come on that one. We'll definitely be talking about that one, I think, down the road as we get closer and closer. And then once we transition over, I think it'll be very clear and handled.
But name of the game. I think this is the name of the live show. If you're on the app, nothing's going to change.
Right.
Yep. You'll still get the loyalty. And I think we have a slide on this, but I'll spoil the fun.
Right.
We will still do live shows and we will still do double loyalty.
Yep.
So don't worry about that.
Yep. So that's the next question. I think that is the next question, isn't it? You have 2 of the same questions.
It was a question so important, I included it twice.
I think we answered it twice.
Yes, we did.
Okay, how will my website experience change?
How will the website experience change? Okay, I'm very happy to talk about the website. So, Jamie was worried. Nice. Not to worry, we got you covered. Website experience. The website is one of the biggest things that will be changing. Here are the fabulous points about this. In that this new website, I just tested it out a little bit ago, is so much easier to navigate and shop and browse. I can shop by fabric collection, by fabric type. If I find something that I like and I want to see what else is in that collection, I can just click right into that and it'll bring me up all of that information. A lot of these things were just really hard to do or impossible to do with our previous system. And I'm so excited that we've got this really nice, easily navigatable website experience coming up. And it's just, the website that we have now is just fine. It served our purposes. But this new one, like I say, it just opens up the doors for what we can do and how we can improve this. The other thing I will say about, I love the emoji. The other thing I will say about the website experience, I'm going a little off script here. So hold on to your socks, Ken.
Right. Hanging on to my hat that I'm not wearing.
I am so excited to announce that we will be able to provide to you downloadable things, assets, patterns, things like that, where instead we made you send an email to help@tinyapplefabric.com. Now you'll be able to download those directly from our website. So really get ready for a lot more patterns available, a lot more free patterns that are easily accessible. That's my biggest that's the biggest thing. The biggest thing I'm excited about for the website change, in addition to just how pretty and easy to navigate it is.
One of the things I'm excited about is the ability to do calendars easier. So now we can have a calendar with a list of events, so you can at least look at that. So that's going to be a big change. So
yes, indeed.
Yeah.
So really great things. I know, when we did the metrics on this, not many people shopped on our website. And so we'll have things like a class calendar. We'll have things like free downloadable patterns that are it'll get you to the website. It'll hopefully get you spending some time there. We'll have blog posts about what's coming up, what's happening. So just more ways to connect and see what's going on and what's happening. So pretty exciting
Definitely.
stuff there.
I think Vicky asked a question, must have missed about the password
Oh, yeah.
account. You want to ask?
Jamie says it's hard to use. Our website is hard to use.
Yes.
I would agree.
Yeah, it is.
So we're working on
understand.
that.
Yep.
So Vicky, now that we'll take a little pause in the slide deck. With your account, will you need a new logon or a password change with your account? And that really depends on how you're shopping with us. In the store, you don't need a password at all, so that's not a problem. You will have the same account, so you don't need to set up a new one if you've shopped with us in a couple of years. If you shop with us online, on the website, so you go to tinyapplefabric.com, you will have to reset your password there. Your account will be there, but you'll have to reset your password to get a new one for the new system. And if you happen to shop with us on the app, and I know a lot of you do, that one, your password is going to stay the same. Nothing's going to change. All your information is going to be there.
Yep.
So actually, that's a reminder too. Not a bad time to sign up for that app if you haven't yet.
Yep.
Vicky uses the app. I use the app too. I kind of like it.
So
we talked about website.
Yep. I think Jamie has a good question. Oh, is that the next?
Oh,
Yeah.
Jamie asks, will waitlist allow for more than half yard purchase or pre-authorized? Okay, let's talk about that in just a second. Don't worry, Jamie, I won't forget about your question. Okay. So Ken, how will the in-store experience change?
So the in-store experience will be great because, I mean, one of the biggest changes that you'll be doing in the in-store is that we'll have a better checkout system so that we can check you out a little bit easier and better. You'll have a more transparency of what you're buying. We can also do queues and all that other fun stuff, which is kind of cool. But one of the greatest things is that you can buy in the store any increment you want, starting at a 1/4 yard plus. So if you want to buy just a 1/4 yard, you can buy just a 1/4 yard in the store. But if you need a 1 1/4 yards or all the
How about a yard and 5/8?
Okay, we're not going to play this game. But
we could
yes,
go all day.
we could go all day. But yes, I mean to that effect, we can do multiple increments or different increments inside the store instead of just the half yard, which has been kind of a sticking point for some of our customers. So
it has been.
Yeah, so we would like to be able to offer that to our in-store customers. So I think that's going to be the biggest and most appreciated change.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yep. So we're very excited to be able to do that. Again, the minimum that we will cut in the store as of right now, but the nice thing is I know the owner, so we might be able to, we'll see what happens.
Yeah. Never know what they'll say. 1/4 yard
is the smallest quantity, and then any fraction in 1/8 yard increments.
Oh, 1/8 yard.
Yep, 1/8 yard increments. I think that's the smallest the system will go.
That makes
But
sense.
like I say, we're still learning the thing, so we'll see.
Our screen is freezing up at certain key points.
Yeah, you know what? Generally, when I make a weird face,
that's about when it's going to freeze up.
That's when it's going to freeze up.
All right. What's our next question?
Can I just say one more thing about the in-store experience? I'm very excited about the POS hardware that we've gotten. And so one of the pieces is a little display so that you can see what's being rung up. I'm the most excited about that.
That's pretty exciting. So.
It is. Okay. So we talked about the website. We talked about the in-store. How about this? Oh,
how will my app experience
Okay,
change?
So I'm going to start with the less good and go to the good for this one. Now, with all of these changes, the one thing that we couldn't easily figure out is how to do fractions of yards on the app. To be able to do basically fractions of yards everywhere else and do the same thing on the app. A little bit of the inside baseball here. The two systems are different. They talk to each other, but the app is a different system than the website and the POS. So that is why you're seeing kind of a theme that we've got one set of things for the website and in person, and we've got one set of things for the app. here's the unfortunate bit about the app is that the thing we couldn't find a solution for is, like I said, the fractional yards. And so with the app, when this change goes into place, and I think it was Kelly who asked, don't worry, we'll be telling you when this happens. When that goes into effect, we will be going to full yard increments on the app. Now it'll be on the app only.
Yeah.
So in the live shows, but what we're doing to counteract that is we're going to have more pre-cut bundles for you to shop from. Now, we kind of did the math. We did some analysis here, and a lot of you are already buying full yards when you're buying yardage from a show. And so some of you won't be affected by that. But the tricky bit with this is we will be going to full yards on the app and therefore on the live show as well. But keep in mind, you can always come into the store. And again, I'm going a little off script here. We're working on a solution where you can buy fractional yards on the website as well. So we want to make sure that we have as many options for you with that. So how will your app experience change? Again, that biggest one is that we are going to full yard increments on the app. Other than that, the app experience won't change a whole lot. You'll still be able to use that to watch our live shows. You'll still be able to track your app-based purchases there and check out your history. You won't have to reset your password or get a new account. It'll just transition. It'll behave as normal.
As normal, as everything else goes. So, yeah.
And you still have the same lovely loyalty program.
Right.
5% back on all your purchases, no matter when you buy it, and 10% on those special show items.
Yep. On the app.
On the app. Okay, so we got the app. Now, here's the question everybody wants to know. When is all this happening?
When is this going to change? We'll both ask the same question.
We'll both ask it, yes. So we are diligently working. We were able to go live with you and announce this change on Saturday because we just broke through a huge milestone with this one. And so we're looking in a couple of weeks. So this is going to be pretty soon here.
Pretty soon, yep. We just wanted to get the word out now so that you have some time to hear about it as we're still working on everything like that. So, yep. So it'll be in the next couple of weeks. You'll get more communications. Emails will be sent out. Right. We'll talk about it on our live shows. So.
Yeah. And so back to Jamie's question that I promised we'd get back to is, will the wait list allow for more than half of a yard purchase to pre-authorize? So the system should allow you to waitlist more than half a yard. Now, keep in mind, you will be going to full yard, so that may or may not change your question if the yardage is going to be in full yard increments. Definitely less that you're going to have to waitlist or pre-authorize. But yeah, the waitlist on the app as it behaves now will be roughly the same as it is going forward. But again, just make that change from half a yard to 1 yard. And then Jamie is asking, if we watch the live show and place the order for fabric on the website for what was featured, can we do increments other than a yard? And the answer to that is probably.
Yeah.
It was that was one of the littler hurdles or smaller hurdles. I guess littler isn't a word. That was one of the smaller hurdles that we came across, in that the fractions of a yard didn't quite work on the website like they did in the POS. So POS is humming and working great, and then we've got a little bit of fine tuning to do on the website.
Right.
But the answer is, if you see a fabric on a show and you want that actual yardage, the goal is to, yes, be able to buy fractions on the website. And the fractions will be in quarter yard increments on the website.
That's the idea.
Yep. And Tammy says staff needs to be trained. We figured we'd just throw you to the wolves and let you guys figure it out.
You'll figure it out, Tammy. It's easy.
But absolutely, we've got the hardware. We're ready to show employees how it is. The good news is, Tammy, if this puts your mind at ease, the new POS system is an awful lot like the older one, but we can start tabs. So that's pretty cool.
Right. No more writing it down.
Yep. If you've been in a class with us, you know about the tab system. So yeah, no more writing it down. So I think we've been doing an okay job keeping up on the comments here and the questions. So just to reiterate again, if you are watching us on the replay, or if you think of something once we end the live here,
Yeah.
don't be afraid to give us a call, send us an email at help@tinyapple.fabric, and I'll put that in the chat too, for anything that we can do for you to put your mind at ease here.
Mhm. Are you going to put that in there?
I am.
Yeah.
I can't really talk and type at the
You
same
can't
time,
talk.
so I'm going to need you to take it, producer Ken.
Okay, I'm getting the fill in the
Vamp.
the vamp. Oh, vamp, vamp. So yeah, we're very excited about this change. I think the biggest piece is the in-store experience, and then the new features on the website. I mean, we're just going to have more features available for us. There might be even more features that we can't even talk about right now because we're more focused on just getting the system up and running. But with the new system, there's going to be a lot more options to do things like that, to do different things that, I think somebody asked for like a Christmas list or a list or not.
Jamie did.
Yeah. Oh, it was Jamie. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. I know it was Jamie. I'm
So
just
I
making fun.
know.
So there's things like that we can look into
Mhm.
and probably implement a little bit easier. So
A lot easier.
yeah, but right now we're just focusing on just getting the system up and running, and then the new bells and whistles will be obviously for future. So
Yeah. So we're always looking to the future.
mhm.
And thank you so much, Kelly. Well, you guys are awesome for
Yeah.
joining us on a Monday night.
Yeah,
Yes.
this is awesome. So
Well, like I said, any questions that you have, do reach out. The next couple of weeks are going to be a whirlwind of getting employees up to speed and getting them ready,
yep.
Getting quantities and images and all these amazing shopping things and free patterns into
Mhm.
the system so that we can have them available for you in the next couple of weeks here. So
Right.
thank you. Jamie showed restraint by not mentioning the wish list, but I have to tell you, now's the time. So if you are watching and
Mhm.
you like Jamie's idea of a wish list that you
Yep.
can give to a partner or a child or a friend to just say, these are the things that I want.
Mhm.
If you want to make it easy for people to shop for you, just give that comment a thumbs up. Just give that one
Yeah.
an upvote so we can get it onto our list and make sure that our inventory system manager knows what to build next.
Right.
Yes.
So lots of new changes, lots of fun.
Indeed. Well, we are so very thankful for you joining us, whether you are with us live on Facebook, YouTube, or on the replay. If you are on YouTube, go ahead and just subscribe to our
Yeah.
channel there.
We're live on YouTube. Yeah, we've got people watching us.
I love it. I love the
Yeah, and
YouTube.
Facebook.
And yeah, if you haven't found us on Facebook, do add us, follow. I think for
Yeah.
businesses you follow.
Yeah.
Yeah, in any event, thank you so much for joining us. We will actually see you if you are a fan of Gotham Quilts. If you're following us from Gotham Quilts,
Mhm.
we'll see you tomorrow for Live with Gotham Quilts. That's going to be at 5:30 Central, 6:30 Eastern. If you are a Tiny Apple fan, we'll see you on Wednesday for What's Poppin'.
Yep.
And we still have the big prize in there. So
Yeah.
somebody's going to get it if you're feeling lucky.
Yeah.
Um,
Wednesday voting.
Wednesday
I think the
voting.
voting goes forever. I mean, it's something we're going to have to implement a little bit later, Jamie. So, but yeah, we're definitely working on it. It's just it's on its way.
And sometimes we get a lot of life in the replay. So
Yeah.
don't worry, Jamie.
Yeah.
In any event, thank you so much for joining us. If you have any questions or concerns, do reach out to us. help@tinyapple.fabric.com. Come in and see us, give us a call, put your comments in. And thanks so much for joining us. And